Hi everybody, this is Boog Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Target exclusive Power Ring and Starro Build-A-Figure. So before we take a look at the Starro Build-A-Figure, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories that Power Ring comes with. So first up, he comes with the bottom section of the Starro Build-A-Figure, and now the Starro Build-A-Figure is complete, and this looks great now that it's all together. I will be going over this once I'm done with Power Ring. Up next, he comes with your standard DC Multiverse base, but he stands pretty well on his own, so he doesn't need it. Up next, he comes with his data file. Instead of a shot from the comic or shot of the figure, this almost looks like a digital render of the figure. That's kind of odd. I think Owlman also used that. And then there's the bio. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause that now. And finally, he comes with a Starro Spore, and this looks really nice. The eyes are done in a translucent yellow color. It has a nice wash to its skin. That purple wash looks really good over top of that pink. This looks really awesome. One thing that I like about all of the Crime Syndicate members is they all come with a unique Starro Spore. All of them are molded differently, that way they can sit on the figures properly. This Starro is molded this way, that way you can get over his humongous shoulder pads. So I think this looks really, really awesome. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. I think McFarlane Toys did a really awesome job on this head sculpt. Power Ring has a really nice stern expression on his face. You can see the face mask could have been painted just a little bit better. On the edges you can see some skin tone showing up. There's a bunch of skin tone on the top and on the side right here. But other than that, I think it looks really good. I think McFarlane Toys did an awesome job on this. Now the body is just parallax reused. The only thing that's different is this new shoulder pad piece. And I think this looks really good. It's marbleized green, and that looks great. I really like the way it looks. It almost makes it look like a different figure. At first I thought this was a different chest piece, but no, it's just a different shoulder pad piece glued over top of the chest. This one still has that really cool texturing to the suit. The green lines did come out clean for the most part, but as you can see, this one's not quite centered, and this one is. And on his thigh, the left green line is higher than the right side. You can see how much higher it is. It's very slight, but that does bug me. There you have his ring. I do think it would have been nice if he would have came with an effect like Parallax came with. They could have just used the same effect piece that Parallax came with for this figure, just packed it in with him. I think that would have looked really cool, but they decided not to do that. And then there's the rest of the figure. If you have Parallax, you pretty much know what to expect from this figure already. Like I said, it's a pretty smart reuse. My only complaint is some of the green lines aren't quite centered. Also, if you look, he has a bunch of gloss black right here in between his abs. And the rest of the figure's done in a matte black. So it's kind of weird he has that black right there. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can look up all the way. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move all the way out. Those shoulder pads don't hinder that. He has a nice butterfly joint. He has swivel at the bicep. Double-jointed elbows that can bend in all the way. Ball-jointed wrists that can move up and down and spin all the way around. He has ball-jointed diaphragm and waist that can move back all the way. And he can also crunch forward a nice bit. He has some really nice articulation there. You can also get him moving all the way around with that joint. He has hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back all the way. He has a very slight thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees, ball jointed ankles that can move down just a little bit, up just a little bit, spin all the way around, and toe articulation that can move up all the way. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Starro Build-A-Figure. So McFarlane Toys did such an awesome job on Starro. The sculpt detail to Starro is insane. All the different textures and everything to its skin looks very nice. And it has a pink wash over the whole thing, bringing those details out very nicely. You can see this one also has the translucent yellow eyes. I do think it would have been cool if this would have lit up. That would have been really awesome. But you can probably mod this out so that you can put a light inside there, because this piece is hollow. So you could definitely mod that out to make it light up. Each of the arms have bendy wire in them, so you can move them back and forth. I think that was pretty cool to do that. The bottom ones here, they have the least articulation with that bendy wire. It moves very slightly. But yeah, this is a really great looking figure. The suction cups on the back are painted very nicely. That looks really good. And Starro has a bunch of teeth on its back. That looks really cool. This almost looks like one piece. The only place that you can tell that it's more pieces is right here at this bottom section. But I think this and this line up really well. Really, the only part where you can tell that it's a Build-A-Figure is right here. I guess you can kind of see a little bit where the eye attaches to the body here, but I think it's sculpted well enough that it almost looks like it's one piece. So yeah, I'm really happy with this Build-A-Figure. It was very different. I didn't expect that McFarlane would do this for a Build-A-Figure, but I'm really happy they did. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here Power Ring is next to Starro, and you can see that Starro stands just a little bit taller than him. There's just a little bit of the top arm that was cut off from my camera that you can't see, but he is a little bit taller than the first section of the NECA Street Scene diorama, if you have that. And finally, here he is next to the rest of the Crime Syndicate members from this wave. And this wave was really awesome. I'm a huge fan of the Crime Syndicate, so I'm really happy that McFarlane Toys chose to do them. Hopefully we get Johnny Quick, and I think Atomica may have been part of this lineup too. Hopefully we get them sometime down the road, because these look really, really awesome together. And like I said, the Build-A-Figure is really, really awesome, so I definitely recommend picking up this whole wave and completing the Starro Build-A-Figure. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.